Welcome to another HostCouncil.com web host mini review. Today we're going to be reviewing a small orange. So let's get started. First of all, let's go to their website at asmallorange.com and let's talk a little bit about this company. Aside from having a really cool name, Small Orange was founded in 2003. They're currently based in Durham, North Carolina. And let's talk a little bit about some of the packages that they offer. They actually offer a really interesting range of packages. The standard shared web hosting, reseller hosting, business hosting, cloud VPS hosting, as well as dedicated servers. And you can read more about them here on their website. Their prices actually start incredibly low at $35 per year, which is actually very unusually low for shared web hosting packages. Normally, I would actually be very nervous about prices that are that low. If you do the math, you're looking at under $3 per month for a shared web hosting package. But in this case, I'll make an exception because a Small Orange actually is pretty upfront about why their prices are so low. Their lowest price here, the tiny package at $35 per year, actually only has 250 megabytes of storage and 5 gigabytes of bandwidth. And this is quite a contrast with a lot of web hosting companies that will claim to offer you unlimited shared web hosting or unlimited storage and unlimited bandwidth, although in reality, nothing is truly unlimited. Because of the fact that they are absolutely upfront about what the limits are in your account, I actually think that's actually pretty reasonable. And $35 per year is a really great price if you're just getting started in web building and you just want to scale upwards. When you need more, you can always scale upwards to one of their bigger plans. You've got $5 a month, $10 a month, and more. So lots of flexibility there, and I'm very, very impressed with that. Another thing I'm really impressed with is their money back guarantee. They have a 45-day money back guarantee where if you're not satisfied at any point in time within the first 45 days, they will completely refund your money, and that's actually very impressive. 45 days should give you enough time to actually fully understand what it is that you're getting into and whether or not a Small Orange is right for you. So that's terrific. On top of that, if you decide to cancel your account afterwards, after the 45 days, they will offer a prorated refund for any unused services. And so, essentially, in my book, that pretty much translates as an anytime money back guarantee, where you just pay for what you've used up so far and you get your money back for anything that's remaining. So that's actually sounds quite fair to me. Very impressed with that. Another thing that I'm really impressed with is their green hosting. A lot of people are choosing or are making eco-friendly choices in their web hosting because web hosting does actually use electricity, and it actually is what eco-friendly hosting is often a consideration for lots of people. What I like about a Small Orange is they explain exactly why their hosting is green, so-called green. They have a 3 degrees certification. You can read more about this on their website. You can even download a copy of their 3 degrees certification certificate. They also talk a lot about how their employees work remotely as well too, which in theory should keep cars off the road, and that would reduce carbon emissions, and that's a very good thing if you're thinking about saving the planet. So kudos to them for thinking of that and promoting their green hosting. So now let's find out what the Better Business Bureau has to say about a Small Orange. The Better Business Bureau, according to them, a Small Orange is not accredited by the Better Business Bureau. That's in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing. Businesses are under no obligation to seek accreditation from the Better Business Bureau. Lots of businesses just choose not to pay the regular membership fee to do so. But regardless, the Better Business Bureau does keep files on all businesses, regardless of whether or not they're accredited. And they issue ratings on a scale of A plus to F. And in this case, we see that the Better Business Bureau has issued a Small Orange a rating of no rating. And that's kind of unusual to see. The reason for this is that they simply haven't received enough information. Haven't gathered enough information about a Small Orange to be able to make an accurate assessment as to what kind of business a Small Orange is and whether or not they offer for good customer service. So the no rating is not necessarily a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing. It just means they just haven't received enough information. So responsibly, the Better Business Bureau just chooses not to issue any rating at all. So that's reasonable. You can always have a look at this. This particular page is linked from our host council review of a small orange, so you can always bookmark it and check it out later on. Might be worthwhile keeping an eye on this and checking it in a few months and seeing if they've received any more information and they've issued a rating there. Finally, if you want to learn more about a small orange, you can always visit our website at hostcouncil.com where we have more information. We also have lots more web host reviews, lots of free web building resources, answers to your frequently asked questions, and much, much more. Finally, if you're a current or former customer of a small orange, we would really love to hear from you. Please post your comments below. Let us know what your experience has been like and whether or not you're a fan. That just about wraps up our mini review of a small orange. I hope that this has been helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.